Good. Oh, I think we're good. Good morning, everybody. It's 9:30 in the morning. I'm out for a solo overnight in Algonquin. Not too tough of a trip. Just gonna head out for a day. I'm told there's some good fishing on these lakes, so do some fishing, cook up some good food, just kind of relax a little bit. Nothing too tough. It's about 12 degrees right now. It's supposed to go up to 24, which is beautiful for this time of the year. It kind of got cooler as soon as September hit, but now it's starting to heat up again. So it's this beautiful weather, but the colors are starting to change on the trees. It's really, really beautiful. It really looks like a fall setting for a canoe trip, but it's warm, or it's nice. It's comfortable. So I got a few portages to do today, just to get into my lake. And we'll see what's going on. Hopefully I catch a nice. Hopefully I can catch a nice sunset. The sky seems somewhat clear. So I saw something moving. Thought I'd pull up and check it out. You can see that. Looks like he's got some kind of disease or something on his belly or something. It's too bad. So, I guess there are fish in this lake. It's a good sign. The flow is back, baby. Gave her a clean. Good as new. I don't know if you saw my last trip, but I was talking smack about the Be Free. Gave it a little rinse and good as new. Sorry I doubted you. Just paddling through this short little river section. These lakes are just so much life, like frogs, leeches, tadpoles. You see fish jumping. It's crazy. I'm so surprised. Ooh, just missed that rock. Should be coming up to my first portage pretty soon. Wow, I really gotta watch out for rocks. But yeah, I should be coming out to my first portage pretty soon. First portage of the day. Man, there are just schools of fish everywhere. Tons of them. It's crazy. As I paddle, I'm just seeing like pure action everywhere. Anyways, on my second lake here, I have a short paddle, maybe 15 minutes to get into the lake I'll be staying on tonight. So far so good. Beautiful skies. Water's just glass. Awesome. And I haven't seen anybody yet, other than you know, at the put-in. I saw a couple of people getting in, getting out, etc. I haven't seen anybody, so this is just beautiful. Just gonna quickly grab something to eat. It's 10:46. Haven't eaten anything all day. I figured I'd have a place to stop on the way here, and there wasn't, so I just kept driving. I'm actually on the east side of the park, which I never do. So yeah, it's just super nice. Really liking it. Less crowded. Looks like more fish. Just silence out here. So nice. Found this birch just off the portage path. Good for starting the fire tonight. Alright, it's 11:40. We are on the lake we're staying on, so probably have like a 40-minute paddle. It's a pretty big lake. I'm gonna work my way up the shore, see what sites I like, and then grab something. Preferably want to grab something on the east side because I want to do, I want to try and get a sunset tonight. So I'm gonna paddle my way up. So let's go. Alright. So I went all the way down the lake and the sites were not in great shape, so found this. The good thing is that's west. So if there's gonna be a sunset, definitely gonna get it here. So let's go check it out. Nice flat ground. Huge fire pit, some seats. And a beauty view. And no garbage in the pit. I'm good with this. I like this. A little more secluded. I like it. The other thing is this nice sand beach here. I don't particularly like camping on sand, but I mean I'm camping over here, so it's not a big deal. But nice sandy entrance. Beautiful. Alright, let's start setting up. tent set up. Changed my sleep system up a little bit. Just coming down to comfort. Like as I get older, I'm starting to realize how important sleep is. If I don't get a good night's sleep, like forget it. The next day it's not a write-off, but it's just so much harder. So went and upgraded my sleep system a little bit. So this is the Thermarest compressible pillow. This is the large version. So last trip I went on when I was with Ken Jones, you heard me talk about the Thermarest compressible, I can't talk, compressible pillow, the medium size, which I loved. It was awesome, but I was like, you know what? I'm going all in. So this thing, you can't see it right now, but when this thing puffs up, this is so close to the pillow that you have on your bed at home. It's amazing. So like I could use this at home and it wouldn't be much of a difference when I sleep at home. So upgraded that, went to the large version. The extra large is there is an extra large version. I found that that's a little bit ridiculous, but still I would love to have the extra large right now. But this compresses pretty small. You saw it's just basically this top portion that it compresses into. It's still lightweight, yeah, it's just so much better than those pillows with air in it. I can't do that anymore. It's not working for me. Also, I upgraded my mat. So I went with the Thermarest NeoAir extra large. I think that's what it's called. There's so many different versions and names on this thing. So I'll put the name on the screen, but this is the one that like a lot of people have, a lot of people rant about. I was going to purchase this a long time ago, but I found that it was very noisy when I tried to use it in the store. Like when you move around, it made a lot of noise. I think they've changed the material because I don't seem to have that problem anymore. And it's still like, it's lightweight, it's small, and it's so comfortable, and you get like 3 inches of cushion. It's crazy. So looking forward to sleeping on this tonight. I haven't slept with this yet, but just lying on it is so comfortable. So I'm really looking forward to sleeping on it and checking it out. So I'm gonna get this inside my tent. One issue I will say with this is because it has so much loft, because it's so big, it takes a lot of air. So you are blowing this thing up for a while to the point where you'll almost pass out. Compared to like the other ones that I have, the mech reactor or the climate that I have, those things blow up really quick. Like, I don't know, feels like 5 breaths and the thing's blown up. This thing, you're blowing for a while, but you know, whatever. So this is the mattress blown up. Like, it's just massive. It's huge. This is the XL version, like I said, but the regular version is way too thin, to the point where you can't really move around in the middle of the night. If you don't move a lot, I guess it's fine. Like if you have like a mummy bag and you don't move, you just sleep on your back and don't move all night, then it's fine. But I tend to toss and turn, so this thing gives me a lot of space. It pretty much takes up the whole floor of my tent. But considering how light it is and how big and comfortable this thing becomes, it's just awesome. And then here's the pillow. It looks kind of big right now, but this thing will puff up over time. Like, it takes a few hours, but this thing will just be completely full of material, and it legit feels like a regular pillow. My sleeping bag, I didn't mention it just because it's the same one that I always go with, the Mountain Hardwear ratio 15. It's supposed to drop down to about 10 degrees tonight, 10 degrees Celsius. So it's getting cool. My summer bag, it'd be pushing it to the limit, so just in case, I thought I'd get this, or thought I'd bring this. So this is what I'll be using. So I'm just gonna make some lunch. Like I said on the way in, I didn't get a chance to stop, so it's like 1:30. But for lunch, how about that? This will be my lunch. Some ramen noodles that I picked up at Seafood City like probably a year ago. I just threw it in my bag quick. But I do need to eat something. I've had some snacks, but I do need to eat something substantial, so I'll eat this, and then, yeah, should fill me up. Oh yeah. I've been spending the last hour or so just collecting some trees, getting ready for tonight. My dinner tonight's gonna require a lot of wood, so we'll see if that's enough. I don't really need it for warmth, at least not yet. But I mean, I am here by myself. It'd be nice to have a fire. So I think I'm gonna come up with a pot hanger system for tonight. I'm gonna be cooking in my billy can tonight, so gonna need something where I can hang my billy can and possibly adjust it to different heights, so gonna get to work on that. So hopefully that's enough for the night. Got my big stuff over here. Probably gonna split it down. And then I got my stuff to start it over here, which is all the branches that I broke off. So yeah, I think we're good for the night. Okay, so it's 5:15. Pretty gloomy out. The sky is full of clouds. Not like it's gonna rain, but it's not sunny, so I think this might be a good time to fish. We'll see. I'm no expert at anything, but especially at fishing. But I want to try some trolling. I haven't trolled in years, so I'm gonna get out to the lake. The lady at the permit office suggested a place to go for pike. She probably tells everyone that spot, which is why I've seen like canoes in that area all day. But whatever. Let's get out there and see what we can catch, if anything. There's also supposed to be bass in this lake. Bass, I have a little bit more experience with. I kind of know how to catch a bass. Pike, no. Lake trout, absolutely no. Even though there are lake trout in this lake. So, let's see. I have a Len Thompson, like a dimpled Len Thompson that I picked up. I'm gonna try that out for no particular reason. Let's see how it goes. Ouch. This is the one I'm trying. Yeah, it looks cool. And I hooked myself pretty good. Anyways. So I've been fishing for about an hour. As you can imagine, nothing. Sun's going down. I'm starting to get a bit hungry. I think I'm gonna head into camp and start prepping dinner. I got quite a bit of work to do for dinner, I think, so. So I'm gonna head back in about 10 minutes and start preparing to cook dinner. Such a nice day, like no real wind all day. There's been clouds, but you know, broken up with blue skies, sun coming through. It's just been really, really nice. I hope the temperature drops. I'd say it's already in the teens. And like I said, it's supposed to go down to about 10 or 11 tonight, so I wouldn't mind that at all. Nice crisp night. But we'll see. So I don't know if you guys caught that. That's my new ferro rod. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Pretty cool, eh? On my ferro rod. So what we're making here is beef stew. So right now I have olive oil and I'm putting in chunks of beef. So I'm putting some parsley, some pepper, just mix it up a little. We're going to get that on the fire. So, came here today in search of a beautiful sunset. It's exactly what we got. Haven't had a beautiful sunset like this in a while. Oh man, beautiful sunset. So I couldn't really keep you guys informed on what was going on because I was basically running back from getting footage of the sunset and cooking. But so I browned the meat and then I was dissolving a bouillon cube in cold water. So I got that dissolved and then I threw that into the pot. So I'm just gonna let that stew for, it's already been on there for about 25 minutes, probably 25. I like to get it on there for about an hour. And after that I'm going to start throwing in my veggies. So I got onions, I got peppers, I got carrots, I got celery, I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to cut that up now, get that ready, and then as soon as this is ready, throw that stuff in and let it stew for another, I don't know, maybe another 45 minutes. So it's going to be a long run, but hopefully it'll be worth it. But man, this is something else. This is just beautiful. Really enjoying myself out here. Alright, so I'm going to cut up these veggies and put them into my cup. So I don't know if you can see this. I have these reusable Ziploc bags. So I'm using these now because what was happening was I was using so many Ziploc bags. It's creating so much garbage. But these are waterproof and like you can hold water in them and they'll hold it all. So they're airproof and waterproof and they keep your stuff fresh. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Got the idea from Zed Outdoors. What up, Zed? I know you don't watch my stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut this stuff up and then get it ready because I'll be putting that in the pot in about half an hour, 20 minutes. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm losing light fast. But I do have a light I can throw on there. I only have a 12-inch billy, and this thing is full, so that's enough. And I have to eat it all. Alright. So I've had this stewing for over an hour, actually. So I'm going to throw the vegetables in. Get some water in there. And get it back on the fire. Alrighty. It was 8:55. The vegetables have been in for, I don't know, 15 minutes? 20 minutes? I'll probably let it go till about 9:30 and then I'll eat. Right now, it's time for a little bit of wine. Oh yeah. It's warm out. It's probably not that warm, but it feels really warm by the fire. There's no bugs out, there's just moths. There's tons of moths on this site, which I hate, because as soon as you turn your headlamp on, they just attack you. But anyways, cheers. Delicious. Oh, that's amazing. So, it's pretty dark out now. This site has a nice canopy, so not a lot of light gets in from the stars, or the moon. I don't think there's a moon, but there is a lot of stars out. There's no clouds. I don't have the fly on my tent. I think I'm gonna risk it tonight and go without the fly. Whatever. If it rains, I'll just get up and put the fly on. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But everything else is pretty much squared away. So it's pretty much done. I just I took the lid off to blow down some of the liquid that's in there. Gonna give it another 10 minutes and then time to eat. This thing is on that. So this thing's been stewing for just over 3 hours. I am starving. I realize I've eaten pretty much nothing today. I had a fruit bar, I guess, a granola bar, some chocolate M&Ms, and a cup of soup. That is it. Okay. All right, time to eat. Alright guys, check this out. Oh my god. So good. The meat's so tender. So good. Okay, I'm gonna finish eating this. I'll catch up with you guys when I'm done in a food coma. Alright guys, it's 11 o'clock. Really glad I ate that food. Felt a lot better after. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in the morning unless something eventful happens. Good night. What up, what up, what up? Focus. Focus. Okay. Well, good morning. This beautiful morning. Really glad I picked this site. Like, gorgeous sunset. Sunrise is clearly behind the site, but just this view in the morning with the smoke on the water, stillness of the lake. It's just beautiful. Anyways, so last night was good. Other than that meal taking forever to cook, I just got carried away with the sunset. So I was like, all right, either I get the sunset or I cook, and I'm like, I gotta get this sunset. It's so beautiful. So I concentrated on that instead of cooking. So it took a long time. It took 3 hours. But I don't mind that. I don't mind hanging around by the fire while the food cooks. That's kind of my thing. I like to eat when it's dark, and I like to spend my night cooking around the fire. That's just what I like to do when I go camping, as opposed to like eating really quickly and then just hanging out and staring at the fire. I don't know. It's just the way I like to camp. But anyways, it was good. Felt so much better after I ate, just because I ate nothing all day. Not that I did a lot of work, but just like my regular intake in a day is more than a cup of soup and a couple bars. So But yeah, I felt really good. Drank a lot of water. Went to bed. Slept really, really well. So I woke up around 7:30. It's like 8 right now. Probably want to take off in about 2 hours, so I'm gonna cook some breakfast, get my stuff organized, get the food down from the tree. Have some coffee. Didn't have coffee yesterday at all, so. But yeah, it's just gorgeous. It's cool, like it's probably 12, 13 degrees. Ideal temperature, ideal September camping temperature. Alright. Time to get breakfast started. So we're gonna make a bacon sandwich. I'm a huge fan of sandwiches. So I baked this bread in my oven. No, I'm just kidding. I bought this at Metro. Cheese. we're done. All right, time to eat. So this is the rope I used to hang my barrel yesterday. It's like yellow with red diamonds. Kind of looks like a Len Thompson. Anyways, the moths are super attracted to them. So yesterday when I went to go hang the bag, they were just all over the rope, and I had to go back in there to grab something, and they just attacked me. I was like surrounded by moths. It's terrifying. I had a bad experience with moths. First time ever I went camping. I went camping with a buddy, actually 2 friends, and in the middle of the night, a moth flew inside my ear, and it wouldn't get out. It was just like fluttering in my ear. Those guys still make fun of me to this day about that. So I was like tripping out. I'm like, get it out of my ear! So yeah, yesterday I was terrified. There's tons of moths on this site. Back there where I cut down a tree. They're laughing at me too. Back there I cut down a tree, and like as soon as I rustled the place up, there were just like moths everywhere. It was crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this up, clean up, and get ready. Alright, we're just about packed up. Just gotta put my camera equipment away. Site's looking clean. Nothing in the fire pit. Some wood left over for the next person. So that's it for me. I'm gonna put my camera equipment away, but I'll have my GoPro if anything pops up, but I don't expect to do a lot of filming on the way out. So that's really it for me. Had a good time. Cooked some good food. It's about 10:30 right now. Took our time filming and eating and all that stuff. So, yeah, just gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. I have a trip coming up in about a week and a half. I'm going to Temagami with 4 guys, including myself, so 3 guys. 4-day trip up to one of the most beautiful areas in Temagami, the Chinaguchi Park, or the waterways. So I'll be heading up there at the start of October. So look forward to that. Other than that, thanks for watching, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Later.